This weekend, the WVU football team says farewell to its seniors one last time to get on Mountaineer Field and show off for the fans, of course, an opportunity for 10 victories. And one of those seniors joining me right now, the quarterback for the Mountaineers, Skyler Howard. Skyler, we've had you on plenty of times. It's been a long time coming, I feel like, but it also seems like you just got here. To know that this is going to be your last regular season game, your last time on Mountaineer Field, just getting ready for Saturday, what's it feel like for you?
It feels great, honestly. Getting ready to go in to double-digit wins. It's something that hasn't been done around here in a while, and so for these seniors to be able to be a part of that team and to make their legacy here, to go down in the history books is one of the only few teams that have done that. And then, obviously, once we get this one, moving on to the bowl game and able a chance to get another one. It's a good opportunity, and I couldn't be more proud of all the seniors and all the people who've been a part of it. Not just these seniors, but last year's seniors who molded us seniors as leaders and as captains. And so I'm just looking forward to getting out there with my brothers and playing ball.
Dana Holgorsen knew that it would take some time to get to the point where this program could compete year in and year out in this Big 12 conference, just because of the caliber of teams you were going to be playing each time you set out on the field. So you come to West Virginia, not a highly recruited guy. You had to go Stephen F. Austin Junior College to Morgantown. What was it about Holgorsen, about this team, about this university, that when they came to you, you said, yeah, that's where I should be?
First off, just the name in itself, West Virginia University. They came knocking on my door in California, and I get a phone call from my high school coach and saying that they're interested. And I'm like, wow, they're in the Big 12, right? Playing all the teams that I've seen growing up. Obviously, watched Gino, Tavon, Stead, all those guys, Bruce. I knew of them. Didn't know a lot about the history of West Virginia, but just a chance to play in the Big 12 and play those teams who I grew up watching. And then once I dove more into detail of the school and the system, as a quarterback, you want to play in a system like this in college. I feel like it's a great opportunity to just throw the ball around, spread it to those playmakers and make some plays with yourself also. And so, and then the football family, that's definitely something that stuck out to me. Each year we've gotten closer and closer, and I believe it's going to continue to do that. But as of right now, this is the closest we've been.
Remember in your first season that you got on the field, you're getting ready for that Liberty Bowl. I mean, you had just been injected into the starting lineup, just played your first regular season game as a starter. You go out there, and one of the first things that you did before the game is you went to an FCA event, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and you gave a speech. I'm not sure if you even remember way back to that, but I recall talking to you after that and just asking about that faith dynamic of yourself as a person, not even just a football player. I know you've been involved in that here, fellowship with a number of coaches and fellow players. What has that meant to you in this time to stay close to your faith as you continue to grow as a football player and a person?
Throughout everything, you just can't forget where you come from and your values and everything along with that, because it's easy to. You get caught up in the games, the social media, the attention. It happens to guys, and so you just can't forget where you are, who you come from, and what matters to you.
You mentioned social media. If you look at your Twitter page right now, you've got a tweet that's pinned from 2012 or so. I'm sure you probably know the words. You know what that says?
I'm going to make it.
What does that mean?
I'm going to make it. No matter who tells me I'm not, what happens in my life, it doesn't mean I'm going to make it. I'm going to be a Hall of Fame NFL quarterback either. Although, when I was typing that, I probably meant that. But it's kind of evolved now to where I just put that up there, and I'm going to make it in life. I'm going to be successful in life doing something that makes me happy and something to provide food on the table for my family. And so, around that time, 2012, I was probably, I don't know the exact time on it, but I was probably at 24 Hour Fitness or somewhere trying to make this dream come true. And so somebody favored that a while back, and so I just pinned it when Twitter made it able to pin tweets. Somebody favored it, and I saw it and was like, I'm going to put that up there.
your mother, who makes it to every single football game, no matter where it is. I asked her one time, she said, if my car breaks down, if I can't find a flight, I will walk to get myself to Skyler's game. What has that meant to know that every time that you score a touchdown, you know, I'm going to point up there and I'm going to find my mother in the stands?
It means everything, because without her, there is no touchdown. Without her, there is no scholarship. There is no me, obviously. But beyond that, just, you know, growing up, she's always been an inspiration because she's worked so hard. She's built herself to be successful, and she showed me how to do it. And so I owe everything to her.
You're going to look back at some point. You're going to be a player who comes and hangs out on the sideline and watches the next generation of Mountaineers. You've got the flying WV all over you right now. You just surpassed 8,000 total yards. You're setting and getting high up there in the record books. When you get 10 years removed from this, how do you envision that you'll look back on your 2 full seasons, 3 years with West Virginia University?
That's hard. That's hard to put yourself, you know, 10 years into the future and look back on it. But as of right now, what sticks out to me is just the people I've met along the way, my teammates, coaches, the people who became family. And so coming back with them, I see us laughing on the sideline, you know, cracking jokes how we used to. Kind of like a second home with those guys. Yeah.
Well, we're looking forward to having you back in 10 years. But before that, how about 10 wins? How about 11 wins, finishing off the career strong?
Yep, sounds good.
Good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
Skyler Howard, WVU senior quarterback, trotting out to Mountaineer Field one last time on Saturday.